Hi everyone, welcome once again to the 100K channel, and today I'm talking about this device. This is the Infinix Note 40 Pro. It's one of three devices that are available in the Kenyan market that you can buy. So we have the standard Infinix Note 40, then we have this Note 40 Pro, which is like the middle child, and then we have the Note 40 Pro Plus. Pricing starts at just over 30,000 shillings, so with 31,000 shillings you can get the standard Note 40, and with at least 38,000 shillings you can get this Note 40 Pro. So what about the Note 40 Pro? Number one, as you can see, it's a very nice device to hold in the hand, and it has a very nice cover that it slots into, which is also what you can put your mag pad, which is the wireless charger that Infinix includes in the box of the device. You can check our unboxing video. So you can plug in your mag pad, you can snap it at the back, and then run a cable to a wall unit to be able to charge, or you can do it directly here. Again, that will still work. Also, this where you will put a device that you are reverse charging, because this supports wireless reverse charging. If you want to use a cable, you can also do a cable. All of that is part of all-round fast charge. Again, we're coming back to that, but this back encompasses that sleek design, which is one of my favorite features. So this is the Titan gold color. There's also a vintage green color which has the same soft touch material that you get on the included free case. And at the back here you can see this, the camera module. So you have the 108 megapixel tri camera arrangement, and then of course on the front you have this very nice 3D curved display. Infinix says this curves at an angle of 55 degrees. So if you're into very specific features and you're being specific about your things, you can check that up. But on the Android side, the implementation here, this is what we call a waterfall display. So opinion is split between various people on preferences between flat displays and curved displays, but this Infinix one is done very well. It's not the first time we are seeing this. We've seen it on a number of devices, including the predecessor to this device, and the improvements are all worth it. Infinix says that this device has up to 1300 nits of brightness, and I'm in a very well lit room, and you can see for yourself how that is going. And then of course it tops out at 120 hertz. That's the refresh rate, and the display is large, and this device is huge because you're looking at 6.78 inches of this display panel. It's an AMOLED, so blacks are blacker, and the panel itself is very vibrant. That informed my choice of this wallpaper. Everything just looks good. The other favorite thing that I have, besides now the overall design of the device and the display, are some of the nice touches, the add-ons that Infinix has included. So as has been the case for a while now, since last year, sound tuning here is by JBL, and the sound here is very nice. But there's an addition at the top where you have this JBL branding. We also have an IR blaster, an infrared blaster. So if you're not in the know, before we started having Bluetooth remotes and everything, you've had the old school remotes. Probably you have one lying next to you or in your house, wherever. What you point to your TV, how it communicates between the remote and your TV, an infrared signal is sent. So this phone has one of those blasters that allow the sending of that signal. So in short, you can use this device to control your AV systems, so your home theater, your TV, anything that has an infrared or a remote controller. This device you can use to control it. That's normally not much of an outlier on mobile phones, especially if you're talking about devices from the likes of Oppo and Xiaomi, but this is a first on Infinix, so it's worth pointing out. So the JBL sound tuning and the infrared blaster are nice touches. There's a third, which is what I said we're coming back to. That is the all-round fast charge. So we got the first generation of all-round fast charge last year, and this year we're getting the second generation. So this has all-round fast charge 2.0, and all-round fast charge, as we've explained before in an explained article, is a series of technologies that come together to make it easier to use your device. So that means your endurance setting, the battery lasts longer, so a lot of things are happening in the background to make that possible. Number two, that there's fast charging, and number three, that the fast charging is not destructive. We've had phones catching fire and all of that, so these technologies make sure that much as you can charge, like in the case of this device, this is rated for 70 watts. So what that means is it can go from flat out to 0 all the way to therefore a mark 50% in 20 minutes or below. So there are 3 modes. So if you choose the hyper mode, that will happen in 60 minutes. If you go with the mid-tier mode, that will happen in 20 minutes. So when that is happening, a lot of it is being generated and everything. So those technologies kick in to make sure the battery degradation is such that all this happens safely. And Infinix says you are good for more than 1600 cycles, so you should be very well covered. Then we have the cameras. They do a very good job of reproducing what's out there. Like, I've not had any issues with this. So the 108 megapixel tri-camera system does its job very well, and also the front-facing camera does its job very well. Infinix is keen to let you know that there is optical image stabilization, OIS, so those checks when you're vlogging or whatever, they're taken very good care of. The last thing I like about this device, which is a highlight of my review, is the software experience. Now, I've talked about this before, and we've talked about it in our 24-bit podcasts. I'll link them. You can go listen when we reviewed the last Infinix device that we had. But Infinix has made lots of strides with regards to the software. First things first, this device comes with 2 years of guaranteed system updates and 3 years or 36 months of security updates. So that's a good guarantee from Infinix's side. But secondly, they've done proper cleanup. While you still get pre-installed applications on this phone, as is the case with all the Transsion devices that you will interact with, there are a lot more that you can uninstall. In fact, as I'm looking at this phone right now, the only apps that I'd wish to have gotten rid of that I'm not able to get rid of because they're system apps are the Palm Store and the Phoenix. So the Palm Store I understand because it's the alternative app store. So we have the same situation on every other Android device. I do have that on the Oppo phones I've been reviewing. I do have that on Xiaomi, and I do have that on Samsung. And Phoenix, well, this is the alternative browser from the Transsion group. So again, I understand why that is so. For the rest of the apps that were included, AHA and the rest, I'm able to get rid of them, and I did. So that's number one. Number two, the pop-ups, the insane pop-ups, banners, everything, notifications that are associated with these devices are not there. Like, you just get to enjoy your device uninterrupted, and for me that's a big win as far as this device goes. So yeah, that's all I can share at this point about the Infinix Note 40 Pro. If this is your cup of tea, I'd recommend that you get it. It's a very nice device. Everything that Infinix has done to bring this together is top tier. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. See you next time.